phones in BC are now going to go off when the temperature goes up.
For extreme heat emergencies, like last year's heat dome, we will be prepared to issue a broadcast intrusive alert.
Going forward, people across the province will get a text warning like you would for a tsunami or amber alert. The temperature that triggers the alert different in each region. In the lower mainland, it's a forecast of 2 days at 29 degrees in the day, 16 at night. In the interior, that will be 35 degrees in the day, 18 at night.
Last year's unprecedented heat dome had a profound effect on many British Columbians, on many communities, and showed us we need to do more.
595 people, mostly elderly and disabled, died because of the heat dome. Municipalities will now be mapping those most at risk in their community.
Get a better understanding of where people are likely to be. So we saw that in many cases it was in older apartment buildings that did not have, air conditioning, for example. So the ability to work with local governments to identify those places.
Air conditioning requirements may be part of the recommendations coming Tuesday from the coroner's review of the tragedy. The province is predicting heat warnings will happen 1 to 3 times each summer, heat emergencies like the heat dome once or twice a decade. The community support teams on the front lines say this alert will help.
With advance warning, organizations like ours, who are community-based, can deploy those resources very quickly and strategically.
There's also provincial funding to transport people to cooler locations in emergencies and a new plan to reassign ambulance staff to areas with the greatest need. The opposition's not sure that's enough.
The ambulance paramedics are simply overwhelmed. That is a significant concern if we have an additional extreme event of any sort.
Many people during the heat dome waited for ambulances that never came. And while the province is working on bolstering services for heat emergencies, they're also urging people to prepare, to know the signs of heat illness, and to have an action plan.
Identify neighbors and family members who may be at risk during a heat event. If heat has a severe impact on you or you live in a building that gets very hot, plan to go elsewhere during a heat event. If you live alone and need extra help, pick someone to check on you when temperatures rise.
The province is putting out an extreme heat guide in multiple languages to help people get ready. Lisa Eusda, City News.